Business Bites with Kay Chauhan.
Wandsworth Radio.
Hello and welcome to Business Bites. I'm Kay Chauhan and I'll be with you for the next hour talking about what's been happening business-wise in Wandsworth. I'm very excited to be interviewing a very special guest live later in the show. She's Carol Railton and she's a communications expert and behaviourist, advising top firms on how they can improve and be more effective in their communications with colleagues as well as clients. She's also the author of The Future of Body Language and How to Communicate Effectively in Business Through Multimedia. She'll be explaining why understanding personality types and facial and body posture still plays an important role in communicating with colleagues. So if you have any questions for Carol, then you can tweet us here at Wandsworth Radio and include the hashtag BodyLanguageCarol. That's Carol with an E. You can ask her anything. For example, if you're having a difficulty with staff or a client and you want to find ways to fix the communication problem, then tweet your questions to Carol and find out what she has to say. It was exciting news for 3 Wandsworth businesses which have been shortlisted for the Federation of Small Businesses London Business Awards. The finalists will attend a gala ceremony at the Pullman Hotel at St Pancras this Thursday coming. The shortlisted candidates are Emma Hammett of firstaidforlife.com. She's a first aid trainer who's developed a range of online first aid courses and is a finalist in 3 categories, including business innovation. And London Grace and Arty Lobster are finalists for the new business category. Kirsten Hazell of London Grace, a former design consultant, has turned the traditional spa manicure experience on its head with her New York-style cafe cum bar, where you can meet your friends for an after-work prosecco as well as get your nails done. And Arty Lobster is a boon to the borough's pet lovers. It uses the latest in 3D print technology to print out lifelike figurines of pets that are sick or have passed away. I caught up with all 3 businesses this week.
Business Bites with Kay Chauhan.
Wandsworth Radio.
I'm Emma Hammett. I'm the CEO and founder of First Aid for Life and online firstaid.com. I'm absolutely thrilled to be a finalist in 3 categories for the Federation of Small Businesses London Awards. We're down for the best business for customer service, the best business for business innovation, and the most enterprising business award, which are just major accolades, and fingers crossed that we win.
So Emma, how long has the business been going for?
It's been established since 2007. So First Aid for Life is a well-established practical first aid training business. We've won lots of awards in the past. We look after our customers and we really care.
So in terms of the business innovation category, is there something that you've been doing which is obviously has caught the eye of the judges?
Absolutely. In terms of business innovation, what we've done is we have produced online first aid training. So we now have onlinefirstaid.com, and they're innovative, completely unique to the first aid industry. They're interactive, multimedia, so they are video, they're step-by-step, there's diagrams, there's bits to print out, there's test yourself sections, and then you can print a certificate at the end. It's completely unique to the first aid industry.
So technically anyone in the world could register and complete the course?
Absolutely. It's designed primarily for people that need the content rather than the certification, because if you need a regulated course or an accredited course for first aid at work, you'll still need to do a practical course, and that's right, that should be as it is. However, for people that want to refresh their skills, for parents that want to learn these skills, to look after their children and feel confident and competent that they'd be able to help in an emergency, it's absolutely ideal, because you can access the course anytime, anywhere, on all mobile devices and computers.
What are your thoughts on this platform for showcasing, businesses by the Federation of Small Businesses?
Awards are incredibly important to small businesses. They help us to differentiate ourselves from other businesses. For me, the fact that we've won awards in the past and we can say that we are an award-winning first aid training business gives people a little bit of extra confidence, particularly when they see the sort of awards we've won, sort of Inspirational Trainer Award, Best Small Business in London. We were commended for Best Business for Customer Service. It just says, actually, this company goes out of its way to look after you. The quality of training you get will be good, and the customer service that you receive from first contact right through, and we continue to look after long after you've done courses with us, will be second to none.
Here's Kirsten Hazell of London Grace.
I used to live in New York, where I used to go and get my nails done all the time. It was very easy to go after work or after school in my case, because I was studying out there. And it just became sort of a part of everyday life. And then when I moved back to London, I didn't necessarily find that was the case. I couldn't really go after work because the nail bars were shut, and it wasn't so much a social scene. So I just thought it would be a great concept. You could go and get your nails done with friends, have a glass of Prosecco. So I left the world of consulting to set up London Grace, and it's been going really well for the last 6 months. So I thought, why not enter the FSB Awards, see how we do, and just thrilled to be nominated.
And in terms of the business, how is it going? How are people responding to this service?
At first we had a few people come in and sort of ask what were we, and then once we'd sort of explained to the locals, well, we're a coffee shop as well, so if you just want to pop in for a coffee, then please do. If you want to get your nails done as well, and that's great. People are loving it. People come after work with friends, and sometimes they'll just have a glass of Prosecco and sit with their friends when they get their nails done. So it's really fun to see, and people are giving really good feedback, so it's really positive.
And is this your first foray into starting a business, or have you done any other business before?
A few years ago now, I set up sort of a waitressing agency, so we supplied staff to catering companies. It was based in Oxfordshire, but we worked all throughout the UK. And so my customer service side of things has come from that.
And here's Niamh Shevlin, who's the marketing executive at Arty Lobster.
Arty Lobster is a company that produces 3D printed models of pets using photographs sent in by customers. We generate a computerized model, which they then approve, and it gets sent on to them. So we do anything from lizards to pet cats and budgies, rabbits, any pets that anyone wants to hold a memory of. The actual sculptures are about 8 centimetres tall. We have 2 models, one of which is quite a bit taller.
So you wouldn't do like a life-size model?
Oh no, they're like figurines.
Okay. And what kind of people ask you to do this? Is it people who just love their pets, or is it because their pets have passed on?
A lot of the time they've passed on, sometimes not. Occasionally they'll be perhaps ill and think, oh well, I'll get lots of photos taken and do it before they die. Yeah, it does tend to be people whose pets have passed away and they just want a bit of a memory of them. And sometimes they give them as presents to their grandma.
So basically, once the photos are sent in, you guys produce a model based on a computer drawing, or is that how it works?
We like to take a number of photographs of the pet from all different angles, in all different positions, so we can get an overall picture of them. And then a computer model is generated from all of these elements, and then it's 3D printed. And
has this always been the case since the business started, or has this developed as the technology has developed?
Yeah, Arty Lobster's always used 3D printing. We've only been going since 2014, and it's constantly developing. Every time it gets a bit sharper and a bit clearer. So it's quite exciting.
And what are the materials that you use to create the figurines?
3D printers use a plastic powder formula, which is printed on in layers to build up the image of the item, the dog or...
And that's fascinating. How long does it normally take to do the printing?
Once it's started, it's just a few hours.
And what's the most unusual request you've had?
I think it would have to be, we had a lizard called Z, which actually turned out really well. It's quite small because he's lying down. Yeah, that's probably the most interesting one. Or we did also have a budgie, which was quite interesting as well.
Oh, that sounds amazing. And would you be looking to do bigger figurines in the future, or is it limited because of the technology?
I think we're always open to explore new options as the technology develops. It's very much still in its infancy, so there's a lot of potential there.
I also spoke to event sponsor Matthew Amos of South Thames College. He explains why it's important for the college to engage with local businesses.
We've been sponsoring our local business awards in Merton and Wandsworth for about 4 years now, and so just by extension the FSB, another good opportunity for us to get involved in sponsoring and supporting a business awards for the wider city of London.
How does that impact students with this relationship with local businesses?
Obviously our students are our biggest asset at the college, and we do the best we can with all of our students to try and get them meaningful work experience, placement and jobs when they finish their college courses. So having good relations with our local small businesses is obviously really, really key to that process, really.